Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. It's officially winning time in the NFL. In today's wildcard matchup, victory is the only option for these two teams. It's the Raiders going up against the Patriots. With that, let's send you up to a snowy Foxborough, Massachusetts, where we'll check in with our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis at Gillette Stadium.
Well, the radar says the heavy stuff still a few hours away, but snow is falling as we near kickoff at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Today we continue on in Wild Card Weekend with a great AFC matchup between the Oakland Raiders and the New England Patriots. This will be taken about the 12. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. They come out here in the eye. On the ground, this is Jalen Richard. And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. Looking to throw. Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Now the Patriots offense, they work their way back out onto the field.
Tight ends left. Tight ends left. Hey, 4 down. No. Check.
So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. No gain on the screen there. It's second down. This is the offense we're going to see coming up in this one, and LeGarrette Blount, the featured back.
The big knock on him coming out of college was his lack of speed, but it's definitely not his lack of power. He runs right through opposing tacklers and sets things up big for his offense.
Double tight.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Now a first carry for LeGarrette Blount. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down.
But when it comes to the running game, the New England Patriots, they're one of the few teams in the NFL that I don't think care much about balancing things out.
Last year, to your point, 5th in passing yardage, number 30 in the run game.
What they want to do each and every week is make a game plan based on their opponent, not so much their own personnel, and they try to attack that way.
Malcolm Mitchell out of the University of Georgia was the intended receiver, and it brings up 4th down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And it is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Raider D, they get the football back. The Raiders offense now making their way back out onto the field. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
And Mr. Cooper, Amari, a headliner in this offensive unit.
Brandon, it's rare that you get guys so polished coming out of college, but Amari Cooper has carried himself like a pro probably since he was 6 years old. He is a terrific talent.
So the incomplete pass brings up second down.
3 down, 3 down. Hurry up, here we go. Boom, landing. All right, now look at 56.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. Shift together here from the D-line.
3 down, 3 down. Set, boom, landing. Boom, landing.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. A quick look here at the Patriot defense.
Devin McCourty is one half of twins that can cover just about anyone in the league. A top-notch player who can play corner or safety.
Watch left, tight end to the left, tight end left. Let's go, boom, landing.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Michael Crabtree there. And now it's third down. And he's certainly not a guy that drops that football very often.
Indeed, because that's a bit of a surprise. I know he's in the middle of some traffic and people, bodies all around him, but he usually has the focus to haul that one in.
Here we go. Tight right. No. Check, Patriots. Detroit. Leopard. All right, here we go. Boom, Leopard.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And they'll get 10 there, but it leaves him just short for fourth down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Well, the field goal obviously a little dicier here with the elements in the snow, but still right on the border of field goal range. They're going to go for it. They'll try and sneak it here. They'll give him a yard on the play, and they're able to convert here on 4th and inches.
It would have been a long field goal attempt, so when you only need a few inches, this, to me, is the right decision. And they wind up picking up the conversion on 4th down.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
We got three, fellas. We got three. Here we go. Over.
And he'll give it here to his running back. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. A well-executed blitz, no doubt. Great job by the linebacker. Maybe the quarterback, if he could have seen that, could have audibled there.
Yeah, he needed to be in a different play because that one just meshed perfectly for the defense. All the gaps were filled except for the one the offense really wanted to run through, and that was filled by a big man wanting to make a tackle.
And he made a great tackle.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39. Watch him now, Barney.
And again this time to the tailback. And he is going to lose yardage here. He lost 2 there, and it's third down.
Well, in that play, the expression, don't blink, you might miss something, certainly applied. That was fast. Defense diagnosed the play, and it was over in a heartbeat.
Ninth play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long.
3 down. All right, here we go. Boom, landed.
Back to throw. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Normally, he's pretty reliable. Usually catches what's thrown to him. On that play, he simply dropped it.
down now as the field goal team here as the Raiders will try for 3. He's going to need a little mustard on this one. It'll be a 51-yard attempt. And Catanzaro's kick is right through. And the Raiders jump out to a 3-0 advantage. A little bit of a lower trajectory there on the deep kick, and it worked.
Had to do it because he had to drive it out low because of the length of the kick. Able to do that, got it above the defense, and over the post.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Now the Patriot offense set to take over again. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on it at 2nd down. Quickly now, the starting 11 for the Oakland defense.
Bruce Irvin is an emotional, passionate player who lives to rush the quarterback.
2nd down now after the incompletion.
All right, here we go.
Garoppolo to try again on 2nd down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down in a nice little gain.
When you call a wide receiver screen, no matter how many blockers you get in front of the guy that catches the ball, there's still an aspect of the guy catching it, turning into a runner, breaking tackles and creating his own yardage, and he just did on that play.
Third down and 3. They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. And he's got an open man. It's Gronkowski. A pickup of 11, and it moves the chains.
And there's another completion to the tight end. And let's face it, it is hard to overthrow a 6'6" target.
It is indeed. Quarterbacks like their speed guys. They like that huge 6'6" target that they've got in him.
They really do, and it reminds me of what one great tight end told me once. He had told his quarterback, just make sure you throw it up there. You know, kind of like put up on the top shelf where the kids can't get it.
Offense readies for a 2nd and 1. They come out here in the eye. Here's Blunt. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, it's the Patriots in possession to begin quarter number 2. But they've got a 3rd and inches coming up, trying to keep the chains moving. Going with a short yardage man, Gronkowski. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So a little grabbing there, but this time it goes against the offense for holding. And the yellow flag hurts this offense, and now they face a tough 3rd down. It's a 5-receiver set, 3 to the left, 2 to the right. Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46. And now the passing game here in the second quarter starting to heat up a little bit.
Don't you feel the rhythm starting to happen, right? You see it. Now the confidence is starting to rise. I think now as a play caller, because that has happened, you lean on it a little bit more. You don't go totally away from running the football, But you do say, guess what? We can throw it. We can throw it well with a whole lot of confidence.
Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
And that drop will cause a little bit of angst for the play caller because you know they've worked all week game planning and flexing the tight end out and making him a matchup issue for the defense. They had what they wanted, and he drops the ball.
Yeah, just couldn't hang on to the slant. Back to the air on 2nd. It's Garoppolo. And he's going to be sacked back on his side of the field at the 44. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down.
Now let's go.
On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
Well, no second guessing the call here. It was 3rd and long, so throwing the football was probably the smart play to try and pick it up. But they don't get it, and now the defense goes off the field feeling pretty good about themselves, gaining some momentum as they force them into a likely punting situation.
And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And he'll get credit for putting him inside the 20 as the fair catch is made right at about the 19-yard line. And now Oakland ready to take the field. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne to try and knock one away, it's difficult because you can't reach out and grab him. That'll be a holding penalty. So all you're trying to do is make some type of a play on him, make some type of contact to try and get his arms out of the sky.
So a ways to go here on 3rd and 10. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a 1st down.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. 1st down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
All right, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Barkevius Mingo in that time on the tackle. So nothing there, but maybe you blame that on the blocking.
Yeah, at some point, you've got to win at the point of attack. And on that play, that was all the defense. They made it happen.
And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. And on the ground they go with a running back. And he'll get this up to about the 40. And he gets them a little over half of what they needed. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 5.
Good, strong run against the 3-4 set. And that 3-4, you've got to have your guys up front eat up a lot of blocks. The guy playing over the center, the nose, he usually has to take on double teams. But when you're able to successfully move him, you're often able to get some yardage. And that's when linebackers have to clean up and make tackles.
Take 4. Hurry up, here we go.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he's got a man open. That's Marshall. And he's got the 1st down yardage as he brings this up to the 47.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
They come out here in the eye.
Watch him now, Barney. Gun. Now let's go.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And he'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Amari Cooper, 52 yards. And the Raiders add on to their lead. And sometimes those slants they can be so tough to defend after the catch. It just happens so quickly.
And really, what gets set up there is how quickly everything happens. Ball's out of the hands of the passer in a hurry, and he just takes it and goes.
And he went all the way into the end zone. Now, Dion Lewis to return. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And now out come the Patriots. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his there's fault. But, hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
Here we go now.
They'll come out in the pistol. Now whistles, and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. They'll come up now in the Wildcat package. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. And they're behind the sticks here a bit now, dealing with a 2nd and 12. Now this time, Garoppolo will throw. Trying to lay one up deep. And he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on, 3rd down.
Have to give a lot of credit to the defense on that play. They were prepared. Ordinarily, when they take the big shot downfield to the big guy, that's usually a mismatch that the offense is used to winning. But the preparation showed for the defense, and they were able to bat it away.
Single. Got a single in the slot.
And defensively, a dime look here. 6 DBs on 3rd and 12.
No surprise at all.
To throw is Garoppolo. He's going to try and go deep again. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. They were trying to get it there to Michael Floyd. Now 4th down. Here's Ryan Allen now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And he'll take it just outside the 40. 33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And out will come the offense as they take over. And now Oakland ready to take the field. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Now we're going to get a timeout here called by the Patriots. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Tight end right. You got 3 down. Now let's go. Green 39. Green 39. All right, now look at 56. No, all right, here we go.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
That was a classic example of trying to run with the ball without securing the catch. He was thinking about those rack yards instead of making the catch first and then taking off.
And now we're circling here around the 2-minute warning.
This is a setup play, trying to get one last one in before the clock warning.
All right, here we go.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. To the left side and complete for Amari Cooper. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. And time for us to take a break here in the booth. Back with more AFC playoff action after this timeout. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And this is incomplete. A gutsy call by Jack Del Rio, but it does not pay off. And the Patriots defense is going to take over on downs. The Patriot offense now set to come back out on the field. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it off. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. And now they're in the hurry-up, looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Dan Williams there to make the tackle.
No gain on that run, and while this team is down, they're not out of it by any stretch of the imagination. Maybe you just have to think about different style of running in order to get this guy going.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
Here we go now. Blue 90. Right over there. Blue 90.
Now they'll throw with Garoppolo. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. And the offense looking to pick up the first down after the second down incompletion. So a 3rd and 10, and defensively a dime look, 6 DBs. Throwing now is Garoppolo. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. And now they call on Stephen Gostkowski. His career-long 57 yards set just a year ago. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And he'll try and throw here on the fake. He's got his man on the crossing route. Now on everything here, we're going to get a timeout by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
One set, eyes up, one set.
Now a play fake here on first down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Bruce Irvin from his outside linebacker spot. He comes up to drop him for a loss of 10.
Single receiver. Hey, you're on an island over there. Single receiver.
They go play fake to Blunt. Now, pressure coming, and they got him once again. Now, whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. 9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile.
Hey, check 24. Watch 24. Here we go now. 3-19. 3-19.
And they're going to go soft on the corners.
All right, here we go.
So it's 3rd and long, and defensively, not a real surprise. They're in the dime.
Hurry up, here we go. Green, 39.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
Detroit!
On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good. Yeah, that's perfect. 2. Davis, deep. Hey, I got to go. Okay, and sorry about that. Didn't know Larry got cut off early. We are back and ready for the 3rd quarter. And they will not cut into that 10-point lead. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution, or did they think they were just bad plays to call? We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
Now whistles, and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Here on 1st down. Looking for Floyd, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Sean Smith. And it's a terrific return here as he's going to have them set up with a 1st and goal right at about the 6-yard line. So here comes the Raiders offense getting ready for their first possession of the 2nd half. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Yeah, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. And they'll go with a ground attack here. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
Tough day. Tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there.
Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight end. Hey. We got 3. We got 3. 3 down. 3 down.
They'll drop the throw. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Call it a 3-yard gain, and that'll make it 3rd and goal. The line of scrimmage is the 2 here on 3rd and goal. They come out here in the eye.
Let's go. 3-19.
Defense likely bringing pressure here. 3rd and goal from the 2. Only a yard there, so it brings up 4th and goal.
This drive started with 1st and goal. Now that it's 4th and goal, anything less than a touchdown would feel like a letdown to me.
The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A great play there. Taking it in. And the Raiders take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And the Patriots gearing up to go now. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give him a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
They come up in an offset eye. The drive starts with a handoff to Blunt. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
So the offense readies for a 2nd and 4.
Leopard! Leopard!
They'll run again with Blunt. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. He's brought down that time by a couple of Raiders.
When the 4-3 defense is functioning really well, you know who stays what we call clean and no one gets to him? The guy playing the middle linebacker position, the guy we call Mike. That means the defensive front is eating up all the blocks and just letting him go to the football and make a play.
And down he goes. Brought down a Raiders sack. Jihad Ward in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year. Here's Ryan Allen now as he's on to punt for New England. Now fair catch is called for and taken at the, we'll call it the 37-yard line. They'll call that a 33-yard punt with no return. And the Raiders will take possession. And some extras coming up on the line here, readying for the blitz.
Watch it now, Barney! Barney! All right, here we go. Leopard! Leopard!
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that's caught inside the 35. A gain of 32 that time. A nice job there, Charles. They picked up the blitz, were able to complete the pass.
That had the total feel of a quarterback in control. Red blitz, got him into the right protection scheme, so he doesn't get hit back there. He's got a chance to step up with supreme confidence and deliver it downfield for a nice completion.
Afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. So nothing there. I don't know that that's all in the back, though. You got to look at blocking there, don't you?
I would agree with that totally. At some point, they have to win at the point of attack. Instead, it was the defense getting it done again and holding them to no gain. Carry you to the open spaces, but it's awfully difficult at times because you have so many things you have to look out for. Where's the line blocking? Where's the traffic coming from? Tough to find open spots.
Here we go now.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Cooper's got it. And that one good for 16 yards and a first. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
Now let's go.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Got to give some credit. They're able to hop up in the air and bat that one away. And that's frustrating for an offensive lineman because the only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and get some type of a pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms down.
All right, here we go.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Amari Cooper, his intended receiver, and it's third down. And here comes play number 6 on this drive.
An extra corner on the field for New England here on third down.
Yeah, another DB. And that's incomplete. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. And that's going to leave them with just one timeout remaining still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back. So out comes the field goal team now for the second time here today. From the right hash, just a 34-yard attempt. And Catanzaro's kick is right through. But there is a penalty marker down. They might be forced to try this one again. Possible run anticipation. Here's the D-line sandwiches together. First and goal here from the 9. And they'll go on the ground. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. Here on first down. And this is complete. It's Marshall. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Back now in Foxborough. They come out here in the eye.
Back down to Philly. Here we go. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Now a handoff looking right. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5. The fourth quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up in the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
Now this will be the 9th play on this drive. Third and goal from the 5. Maybe a little play action situation coming up. Give him a couple on the run there, and now they're in that in-between area here on 4th and goal.
There are certain drives in the game where anything less than a touchdown that caps it feels like an absolute disappointment. This is one of those drives.
So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. This to make it a 3-score game late. And Catanzero's kick is right through, and that will make this now a 19-point advantage. Well out of reach.
It would take a heck of a comeback at this point. Being 3 scores down, I think that's too much to ask with time winding down here in the 4th.
This will be fielded at the 8. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Patriots offense now, they work their way back onto the field. And 3 and out on the last drive. No points on the scoreboard. A little soul-searching now?
I would say so, and they need to help out their defense a little bit. They've had to be on the field a lot more than normal, put them in some tough spots. But what's the old adage? When you get another chance, it gives you a better chance to do it right.
Now, check. Patriot! Set! 3-19! 3-19!
Garoppolo now, first down throw. He's going to sling this. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. A big play there. 78 yards. And the Patriots get a score closer. Well, that was the fly route for a touchdown, and since he caught that one and scored it, I got to tell the story. Before the game, we were standing there. He was running deep routes, dropped one. It bounced up and just hit me right in the gut. I said, come on, man, but there was no drop.
Yeah, you okay now?
I'm good.
All right,
good.
We got the ice pack up here. You're just fine. What I loved about it was the subtlety of the route, because everyone knows he's fast. They're going to play him for that route first and foremost. But sometimes it's a head fake. It's varying your speed off the line of scrimmage. It's giving the defensive back different angles to think about. Is he going inside? Is he going outside? And then, as you noted, he just took off past it. Oops, there he goes again.
And now Oakland ready to take the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. And in this situation with a lead, 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
So what will they do? On the ground, through the air, let's see. 2nd and 9.
Here we go!
And on the ground they go with the running back. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to make it 3rd down and 10.
One of the beauties of a 3-4 defense is that you have flexibility with your linebackers and you can put them in different spots. But one of the downsides is an offensive team that's committed to running the football, you can get your big offensive linemen up on linebackers quicker, and that usually gives you an advantage in running it.
Defense has set themselves up nicely. 3rd and 10 now. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the second half. Gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. So the Patriots coming out now. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Check.
One receiver left, 3 to the right. On first down, Garoppolo. He's got time in the pocket. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. They got pressure there and only rushing 3.
And there's a defensive coordinator right now who is celebrating not just getting home with 3 there, but realizing if that's the type of pressure he can get in the entire game, then his pass defense is going to be excellent. You drop in 8. Where are you going to go with the football?
Second down following the incompletion. Garoppolo to try again on second down. And that is incomplete. Ten yards to go on third. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side.
Watch it now, Barney.
Throwing is Garoppolo on third down. On the slant, he gets it to Gronkowski. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to fourth down. And right now, defensively, you love that, don't you? I mean, you'll give them that play.
And they'll take it every single time. This is almost like nickeling and diming it downfield, and too much time's going to run off the clock.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it.
Now let's go.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Time for a break. We'll come back to wrap this one up after this. And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
All right, here we go. Green. No. Check. Patriot. Leopard.
Now Garoppolo, got to have this one. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. A great read, and it's picked off. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. And now Oakland ready to take the field. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before and realize it hasn't worked
Something else. Now we're going to get a timeout here called by the Patriots. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Second down following the run.
Here we go. Try right. All right, here we go. Green 39.
Now it's all the Waller. And able to push his. Now whistles blow, and the Patriots are going to take another timeout. That'll be their second, so one more chance to stop the clock here, and we'll be back. Two yards to go here on third down.
Watch left. They start right there. Let's go. Green.
They'll turn to the power game, and Waller. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. Now hang on here. Timeout called by the defense. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. So now here comes the field goal team for the 3rd time today. It'll be from the right hash, and it'll be a 36-yarder. Oh, this ball hangs out to the right. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So it's an empty possession, and as a kicker, not the way you want to start your day's work.
And now each team's missed a field goal here so far, Brandon. So apparently neither guy is immune.
Here we go now.
Again, we'll see the pistol here. Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. A great read, and it's picked off. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. And now Oakland ready to take the field. And they have to feel like they missed on an opportunity for points last time when they couldn't connect on that short field goal try.
And no doubt about it, because they were counting on those points. In today's NFL, that's really a chip shot, right?
That's anything inside 40.
Yeah, they're counting on that going through the post. But we've seen it happen to teams before. Some of the best kickers in the world can miss kicks like that. Can they come back now and redeem themselves?
Double tight. 4 down. Here we go now. 3-19. Check. 3-19.
The Raiders likely going to get out of this with a victory as they take a knee.
Double tight, guys. Double tight. Hey. 4 down.
And they've got an extra defensive back out there now on 3rd and 13. They go down to a knee, and that will do it. They are moving on here in the playoffs. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Well, partner, there's something special about a game in the snow. Just always fun in these elements, although a little chillier up here in the open-air booth.